Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have Guerlain's new holiday collection. So I did purchase the eyeshadow palette, and this is the first time I ever purchased an eyeshadow palette from Guerlain. So I am pretty excited to go ahead and review this for you and also to see what their makeup is like. So before we get into today's video, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Okay, let's get into this collection. Guerlain always comes out with the most luxurious holiday collections. I have never really invested in purchasing anything really per se from them. I did once upon a time love their foundation. I remember wearing that foundation exclusively and only for a very long time, but it's been quite a few years that I haven't really tried anything from them, and I've never tried an eyeshadow palette, so I'm really interested to see what their formula is like. Just looking at Guerlain's website, this collection came out with a refillable and customizable lipstick jewel case. Now these cases are quite popular. They're very pretty. The actual top of the case has a little mirror when you flip it open, so it is very beautiful. Now I didn't purchase it, but I do think that it is very beautiful. And of course they did have an eyeshadow palette. I thought that the eyeshadow palette was very stunning. I really love the colors, and most of the collections from other brands now really have warmer type of tones. They did also release their popular bronzing powder. Now I skipped that because I already do have a Guerlain bronzer. I did purchase it last year. The one that I have is a terracotta in the shade light, and this one is beautiful of course as a bronzer, but sometimes I do wear it as a blush as well. They also did release a mirror effect gel gloss. Now this one was somewhat interesting. I think it is an eyeshadow topper. Yes, so just looking at the website, you can see that it is more of a gel topper for your eyeshadows to kind of blend them in and give them that gloss type of effect. Kind of interesting, but I did pass on that one. The collection was sent to me in this beautiful box. So let's go ahead and unbox it. When you create an account with Guerlain for the first time, you do get a welcome gift. So that is what I received with this package, so I will show you. But first off, let's go ahead and look at the palette itself. So this one is in 777 Golden Stars. Now, Guerlain is a luxury brand, and just like most luxury brands, it does come with a sleeve. And then we have the palette. Ooh, this one is a very large palette. The only thing is that most of the shades in this palette have shimmer to them. There's only one, which is this purple shade that you can't really use as a transition. But I think with most of these companies, they feel that we already have transition-like shades, so we can use this palette with it. But usually when I purchase a palette, I like to really take full advantage of the palette itself. So we will create a full look using this palette today, and of course I will use all of the shades. So let's go ahead and swatch them. Okay, so the pigment to this is very soft, and of course I will insert some swatches in natural light. Ooh, this is very pretty. Here are the shades. Now this one definitely is a powder finish. It's not too creamy, and they are fairly pigmented. Very beautiful. I also did get some samples, and we have this Guerlain Double Renew and Repair Advanced Serum. I also received this Youth Watery Oil. This one replumps, smooths, and illuminates the skin. Ooh, this looks really cool. It has little pebbles in there. And then it looks like this is a perfume sample. This one is in Oud Nude. Let's try it out. Definitely has oud fragrance in there. I know my mom will love this scent. Then I received a gift with purchase. Now this one is because I created an account for the very first time, and they sent over a bag. Okay, inside we have a couple of things. This one is, let's see, this is also another Youth Water Oil. And then we have a Guerlain lipstick. And this is a red lipstick, so I will definitely go ahead and use this with the look today. We have another perfume. And this is another miniature. This one is in Mandarin Basilic. So let's go ahead and try this out. This one smells like oranges, not my favorite, but it still is a very cute sample. That's all I received with my order, so let's go ahead and zoom you guys in and let's try out that palette. So looking at the shades, you can definitely create so many different looks using this palette alone, or you can couple it with other palettes that you might have. Now, I really love this gold shade, so we're definitely going to use that as a topper. And let's see, so this one definitely is going to be in the outer corner. There isn't really a transition shade per se, but the kind of look that I want to create is the look that they had in the ad. I thought it was so beautiful, and that's really what drew me to the palette to begin with. So let's go ahead and recreate that. We're going to start off with this peach-like shade. Now these eyeshadows do have shimmer in them, but they're not really overwhelming. Alright, I think I'm going to add this all over my eyelid. Since there isn't really a true transition shade, I'm just going to go ahead and lay this right underneath. And it kind of is going to give that transition when you add the darker shade on top. The eyeshadow formula is really nice. Very easy to apply on, and it is not patchy at all. We are going to go in to this purple shade. And I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. Well, you need to be careful with this one. It is pretty dark. I'm going to grab a little bit of this purple plum shade, and I just want to add some right underneath my eye. That's kind of halfway, just to connect it to the upper eyeshadow. Next, we're going to get into this gold shade. This is a true gold. It's very pretty. Whew. Look at that gold. I'm going to pick up some more of this gold and just apply it right underneath. To create a transition between the two shades, I'm going to pick up this pink and just pat that right in the middle. Ooh, that is a beautiful shade. And then we can always go back into the gold and just apply some more. And then I'm going to pick up the pink and just add that right in the middle, right down here, to kind of mirror what we have going up on the eyelid. And here are all the shades on the eyelid. Very pretty, but this definitely isn't a type of palette that you would use on a day-to-day basis. A lot of shimmer, and it is very beautiful for a holiday type of party or for an evening out, but certainly not for every day. I just added some mascara off camera, and I do have to say an overall really pretty, flattering type of look. So let's go ahead and add some bronzer. And I think I'm going to add this bronzer kind of on my cheeks as a blush. I do this all the time with this bronzer. It looks very pretty as a blush. For lips, I am going to apply the sample lipstick that I received with the palette. And a red lipstick would look really pretty with this eyeshadow palette. And this is the final look using Guerlain's new holiday palette. What do you guys think? I think it is a very pretty look. It's really unique, especially with all the other holiday collections from other brands. They have more of that sultry type of smoky look, but this is the only vibrant palette that I saw out there this year. I certainly don't think this is a palette that you need to go out of your way to purchase. If you do like unique shades, if you like a colorful type of look that looks very classy at the same time, then this palette definitely is for you. The formula of the eyeshadow is beautiful. They blend very well. I do love the gold shade in this palette. It is a very stunning, vibrant gold. I do think that there are better holiday collections out there, but I do think it is a very unique holiday collection. Because this is the first time I purchased a Guerlain palette, I do want to comment on the packaging. Look at all those fingerprints. I really hate that. I do like a sleek type of packaging, and look at the fingerprints on that. It's horrible. I see myself wanting to clean this constantly. And for the fact that it does cost around $90, I think that it is pretty poorly made. The plastic itself does feel really cheap. I think that they can do a much better job on the packaging itself. I do have to comment on the lipstick. I think it is extremely shiny. I did have to blot down the lips just because I prefer a red lip that's more matte. This is a very shiny red lipstick. So if you do prefer a shiny lipstick, then this would be the one for you. It does work very beautifully with this collection just because the palette itself is very vibrant, but I do prefer a matte red lipstick. But if you ever do have a shiny lipstick that you want to tone down, just blot it, and I think it turned out pretty good with this palette. Out of the collection, if you don't currently own a Guerlain bronzer, I would highly recommend the holiday bronzer that came out with this collection. It is beautiful, and they do make really beautiful bronzers. And that is my review of Guerlain's new holiday palette. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope it made it easier for you to kind of think about this palette if you were considering it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.